I hope y'all can see this when I get ready to load this up. But one of the brothers, man, had asked me to show him how to use this Garmin. I got the OTR 800 for the record, just in case anybody was wondering. The first thing you got to do once you cut this thing on, you have to let the Garmin know what are the specifications of the vehicle that you are using, so it knows how to route you, right? In my case, I'm pulling a 53-foot drive-in, 8 feet 6 inch wide truck, 13 feet 6 inches is the height, right? You also would tell, punch in how many trailers are you pulling, which is this number right here. You pulling one, you pulling two, or even triples for some people. And what's your overall gross weight that you're going to be hauling. You also will punch in whether or not you have, let me see, where is it? You need to put in, what's the max on each axle, how many axles you got. If you're hauling hazardous materials, you know what I mean, stuff like that, this Garmin is definitely your best friend out here on the road. But, rule of thumb, you should always, oh man, don't pay none of that stuff no mind right there. That's my personal information. Don't try to locate me or I will block it. That's a joke. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm gonna just keep on going because I'm kind of pressed for time. I just wanted to do this for the brother. Okay, boom. Now, when it comes time to show where you need to go or where you're trying to go, you need services done on your truck. Let's say you need some tires or something like that. Towing. This thing is legit. Like, it'll tell you, what's all around you, what type of businesses that's, that they and mind you, they put up here a lot of businesses, but it's not every business that's in this area. You know what I mean? You looking for a truck stop or whatever, somewhere to park at. This joint will, you can punch in hit the information button, tell you where the route is at, what kind of services the truck stop provides, phone numbers. Some of them, it'll even tell you how many spots the joint got. Let's see, let's pick one. Pick this one. Tell you how many spots it got. They got scales, showers, and all that good crap. The website. I guess you got to be actually routed somewhere. Okay, so this is what you would do to let's say Tampa, Florida. Let's go Tampa, Florida. Let me turn this right side right. It's kind of hard to hold this bad boy. Okay. Okay. Guess we gotta do it a different way. Let me pause. Alright, so Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay. Let's go to the one on East Boulevard. Press this button right here. It'll give you two different routes to select from. The first one, which would be the one that's with the pink right here, it'll be the quickest route. And you can even change that. The blue one will be another route. Not exactly sure what exactly. Oh yeah, it's an alternative route. You can either take what is this, 85. I mean, you can zoom in on it. get an overview of which way you're going. If you want to shape the route, let's say, for an example, and be like, I don't really like this 95. I don't like traveling 95. So what you would do, you'll hit the edit button and then kind of move it over a little bit. The only thing you got to do is just touch the screen. The GPS will automatically look for a trucker route with your specifications, where you're going. As you can see, it added 41 miles to the trip. So I'm not exactly sure how to preview the route outside of just doing that. You know what I mean? Just grabbing your screen and just zooming in on it like this so you can get a better look at it. You know what I mean? Me personally, I don't like going anywhere near ATL, me personally, so I would always try to go around, or even if, depending on which way I'm coming from, take an alternative way. I don't like going through Atlanta. I hate it going through Atlanta. And yeah, so anyway, boom, you'll press go.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Right. Zoom back so you can see. This is the Garmin always tells you where your next way station coming up is at. Push this button over here. You can set it up to show you different stuff. The way I got mine set up, it'll show you way stations, truck stops. Right, you're scanning right now to see what's all on the route. This thing even tell you where the red light cameras is at on your route. Where any truck parking is at, it's still okay. Here we go. Let's finish searching. So this will tell you all the way throughout your whole route where you got any parking at. You know what I mean? If it's a rest area, if it's a truck stop, as you can see, it's popping up showing you how many spaces each spot has. You know what I mean? So that's something that you can utilize to help make you a more effective trip planner. Me personally, when I'm getting ready to go somewhere or whatever, I don't care where it is, whether it's a shipper, it's a receiver, even a truck stop or a rest area, whatever. I download Google Maps. I mean, not Google Maps, but Google Earth. I download Google Earth. You can punch the address in, and you can look at the place where you're going from an overhead perspective. It'll give you like a 3D view, and you can also zoom in on the 2D view, and you can look at where you're going from the street level or from the overhead. You know what I mean? Just like you can when you on Google Maps or whatever. You know what I mean? So let's say, for an example, let's say you're going somewhere like a Lowe's or something like that. You know what I mean? You can look at the building, see where your docks is at, see where you need to turn in at, so you can make, if you've been to Lowe's before, you know that the Lowe's most of them only have 2 docks, some of them have 3, some of them have 4. Most have 2, right? So, the area where the dock is at is mostly, it's always some crap back there, it's real small or whatever the case. So what I would do is I would look and see which way is the opposite direction, and I would go to that side of the building if I can. Most rule of thumb, most buildings that have docks in the back of them, there's a way in and there's a way out. It's for us, for truckers, right? So I would come in the way where I can approach the dock, and even if I had to blindside it, it'll be easier than coming in on the other side and having to do a U-turn or whatever the case may be. Or maybe you might have to come in and then come out around the building and try to find you another creative way to come in and all of that. Like, it's easier to just do it like that. Back, what we're talking about. Boom. Yeah, so that, you know what I mean, you can change the joint to show you what your turns are coming up, right? You know what I mean? This joint, man, before you even get there. You know exactly which exit you're getting off at. How many miles is it away from, you know what I mean, where you're going. If need be, you can also push the button and it'll show you exactly what you're gonna see when you get where you're going. So you know what to, you know what I mean, what to expect before you get there. This thing tells you if there's any construction, if it's any this is another cool feature right here too. I like this. You know, you can, you know, when you got an upcoming city or whatever, you know, this thing will tell you where's the gas stations, what type of food they got out there, right? Is there any rest areas? You looking for a hotel for some of you guys who you know, you might be driving a day cab or whatever. And parking. Somewhere where there's some parking at, right? It'll tell you what the weather is. There's an e-log feature that you can use up here. You got to get the little knob looking thing that plugs up into the truck. You more than likely won't need that because most companies already have their own, as you can see, either a hard drive Omnitronics joint, or they might have a app that they're using to, you know, record your trip data or whatever the case, right? This thing will tell you, you know, the elevation that you that you're experiencing. You want to get an overall, you know, I've never reset this right here. So since I had this Garmin, I don't remember exactly when I bought it. I've driven 70,000 miles in it. Now I'm gonna keep it 100. I didn't just drive in a truck 70,000 miles. I took this thing up to my hometown, and I was using it while I was up there. You know what I mean? There and back. So that's, yeah, some miles that was added onto it that wasn't actually in the truck. But majority, I'm gonna say about 95% of those, maybe 94, you know, was yeah. So anyway, you can also don't worry about that. If you get text messages and stuff like that, they'll show right here. It's called smart notifications. Tell you about any upcoming traffic. If there's ever an issue, you push that button right there. Let's say, for an example, the 360 got shut down, right? It'll probably route you to go down 501. You know what I mean? It'll show you an alternative route to go to get around whatever type of situation that's coming up. If there's any traffic cameras on your route, this thing can hook up to it. It can show you what you're getting ready to, you know, come up on, which is pretty sweet. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this thing is freaking high tech, man. Like, I love it. You know what I mean? I got to be honest with you. Like, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. That's about it. That's about it. You can always edit your route if you have certain roads. Like, you know, for an example, I work for a company that didn't want us going down Interstate 76 up in Pennsylvania because it costs so much money, you know. So you can program the Garmin to skip that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I can show? There's an app for this Garmin too, by the way, that you're gonna need to download. Can't think of anything else. I'm pretty much an open book when it comes down to stuff. I'll post my my personal email address. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just hit me up. You know what I mean? Just hit me up. You know what I mean? I try to aid and assist any way that I can. Again, I'm posting this video because one of my bros is starting with a new company, He said that the company has, I'm not going to disclose the company's name, they have Garmin's in the truck with them that the company provides, and they do not know how to use them. So, that's the reason why I recorded this video. I'm a little tired. I've been driving all day. I hope this is of some assistance. Again, I'm gonna put my my email address in there. Hit me up. You got any questions, anything that you would like to see specifically or whatever. If I don't know it, I can find out. You know, I've been out here a little over 3 years. I try to help you guys out as much as I can, man. You know what I mean? We all we got out here. So yeah, that's it. Y'all be cool, like y'all be cool. Be safe out here on the road, man. Oh, and one more thing. Get you a Blue Parrot F450. Or the, well, I don't recommend the 550 personally because I bought one and it doesn't, it's waterproof, but it's not as good as this one. I'll be talking to people on the joint and they be like, yo, I can't hear you, man. What you say? I don't like that. You know what I mean? With this joint right here, the people can hear me just fine. It's no issue. Anyway, go Bills. Y'all be cool out there. I'll holler back. Peace.